Welcome everybody back to the YOLO VODs channel. This is another one of the videos with this shirt on, as you'll notice from the last one. In today's stream, we take on the Charizard 7 raid challenge. This is the first 7-star raid I've ever done. Went surprisingly smooth. I was worried we'd have to try it a couple times, but it seemed like it went pretty well. We beat it in one shot. We caught the Charizard. Eventually, I went to Masudo breed it with a shiny charm in order to get the shiny Charizard, which would be really cool to get. But we did that, and then later on, we get one of our first ever shiny Pokemon, and our first shiny Paradox Pokemon, Iron Thorns, which looks chrome, and one of the cooler ones of the future version. Some of the ones kind of look plain with the chrome, but I think that's one of the one that looks really cool. So I hope you guys do enjoy this VOD. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the other channel, and turn on all post notifications for all the channels. And I will catch you guys in the next VOD. I hope you do enjoy. Welcome everybody back to the YOLO VODs channel. I know it's been a couple days. I've been doing some cable management stuff, so yeah. It's gone fairly well. I need to find a better mounting situation for my power brick in the back of this tray that I have on my desk, so that's a bit of an issue. I need to figure out this camera angle, so it's a little bit off for today's stream. That's why you might notice that purple light's like more not like centered in the back there. And you can see the fan through the back there. So yeah, we're gonna have to fix that, but it's not that big of a deal. I also need to put the filter back on this. It doesn't sound bad without the filter. I may just never put it back on because it's just way less of a hassle if I don't have to deal with the filter. In terms of making sure it's like lined up and looks right. But yeah, it's gonna be a little scuffed. Not really. In all honesty, I just need this camera angle, I have to lean this a little bit more forward. I've gotten this where the cable doesn't sag. So I think the hinge should be fine and it should stay how it is. I hope. But yeah, that's going to be a little bit scuffed. I think all the audio stuff, everything like that should be fixed. All my cables are looking really good in the back. I may one day do like a setup tour or something like that for like YouTube. I don't know. We'll see. This hinge, it's not even like the cord pulling down on it. I know that's not why it is. It's just this hinge from holding this weight up has just started to sag. So it's a bit of a yikes. The light still works, but it's not going to reflect properly. That cord, I can give it a little bit more slack. I don't know that that's the problem. I may have to just leave that how that is. Like I said, even if it sags, I don't think it should cause any, like, lighting issues. But yeah, that's a bit jank, so I'll have to figure that out. But I couldn't figure out why my camera wasn't working. The reason why I didn't stream Monday was because I decided to rip everything out. And then Tuesday, I thought it was going to take less time, but it ended up taking so long. Then yesterday, I had technical difficulties. I couldn't figure out why my camera wasn't working. I'm going to have to order some longer cables. I kind of already knew that for some things, but other things have been revealed that they'll need to be replaced, so it is what it is. But I'll figure it out. In the end, it's whatever. It has to be done. It has to be done. But today is the day that we're finally going to be able to do the 7-star raids. I already have my perfect Pokemon. I know the strategy, at least for the most part anyways, on how to beat it. So I don't think it'll be a problem beating it, but we'll find out. It may take a couple tries just based on like RNG and different factors like that. because I don't think you want to do belly drum on first round. I think you do light screen, play rough, helping hand. Then next turn around, you do belly drum, but play rough. Maybe something like that is how you do it. I could be wrong about that, but I'm fairly certain that's the general setup. We'll figure it out. Finally got this to where this is actually straight, so it doesn't look as jank. I wish I had a better shim for this thing, because it's the only thing that really keeps this up. That's really why I have this, is because this material here doesn't really grab, so I might see if I can't make like a custom thing that maybe might grab a little bit better so this doesn't look so bad. We'll see. It's such a minute thing and you don't really see it, so I may not ever do that. Also, you'll notice, and I haven't said anything about it, but this cable here, my other cable stopped working, so there's this one, and I think my dad will end up using this one and will run it back like the other one. I have to get a new cable sleeve, so I have to also reorder that because I thought it was one of those ones where it's like the open-ended ones so that you can just slip it over and take it off real easy. That's why I wanted it, so I didn't have to put the cover on the back. That's really annoying that you have to pinch down every inch to try to pull it off. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. There's multiple things that are going to be kinked out, but it'll be some time to figure all that out. And I honestly don't want to stress myself out any more than I already have. So, without further ado, I should be able to do this, at the very least. Also, for some reason, now this monitor decides that it wants to stay upright. Don't know why all of a sudden it's actually decided to cooperate with me, but it did, and I'm not going to complain. So, if we go over here, this should be, in theory, working. You guys should hear audio. I should hear audio. Awesome. Good stuff. Okay. I'm hoping this only takes one try, but we'll see if it does actually end up taking that. I'm also not sure, but this chair almost feels like it's more leaned back. It may not be, but I really wasn't sure. Alright. Let's quickly move this boy to the front. Let me... Let me see real quick. What do I gotta do? Pokeportal? Is that what it is? I think that might be what it is. Here it is. Okay. Awesome. Yes, I was gonna say, I thought you could get a flying Terra-type Pikachu gift. Nice. Awesome. That stream that I was alluding to from the other day, was I was gonna go shiny hunting for the Paradox Pokemon, but obviously because of technical difficulties, I didn't get to do that. So next stream, we will be... Actually, after we finish these 7 stars, if we do a couple of them, we might go and see if we can't farm some Herba Mystica to go and get that. Let's quickly... Let's see, where is the actual Black Crystal itself? If we're looking... Okay, it's right here. I think what I might have to do is go one day into the future in order to fix it. I don't know. Unless there's another black crystal somewhere, that should, in theory, be the crystal that we're looking for. Okay, let's set that as a destination. We'll fly here and we'll see if it's actually the Charizard den, or if we may have to actually reset a day to the right day, because that may actually be what's messing it up. We'll check real quick just to see. Well, I didn't mean to run into you, but I did. Also haven't ran into any other shiny Pokemon, unfortunately. I tried to do some Herba Mystica farming off stream, but it honestly never worked out for me. I've only ever got one, and it was from a Grafify raid, and that was it. That's all I've gotten in terms of Herba Mystica, and that was just kind of random. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's just a ground Staraptor. Let me look. What is good against ground type anyways? If we're looking. Let me see. Ground type. Let's see. Okay, so looking at it, ground is grass, ice, water. Yeah, we don't have anything that we can specifically use for that, so that's gonna be a bust there. I also don't know if you'd want to do water. You might want to do like an ice or grass type Pokemon for that. Let me quickly... We'll save right here, and then we'll move the time back to what today is. Okay. System settings, system, and date and time. Awesome. Okay, let's see if this works. This should, in theory, work. Also really glad that my dog's barking. Because that's what I asked for. Okay. Luckily the light seems like it's staying. Let me try again. Alright, let's see if that maybe fixes it. let me see and make sure. Let me see. Char's Terra Raid. Let me see. Okay, so let me make sure. What the dates are. Okay, connect to the internet. Open the Poke Portal and press plus news to see where it resides in your own game. See the screenshot below. You'll need to complete the steps to unlock 6-star raids. We already have that. Complete the post, gain credits. If you've not completed the above, you can still participate in raids by joining blah blah blah. Credits for the Charizard raid battle to appear online, however you can blah blah blah. Okay, what days does this event actually run? Is what I want to know. Now, why would IGN post an article? Okay, here it is. Okay, so yes, it says you're kidding me. So it starts in about 30 minutes. Okay, it will start in about 30 minutes, I have figured out. Okay, so we'll have to wait a little bit to do this, but in the meantime, we can go and look for some dens. Let me see, I want to real quick. Let me duplicate and fairy. Well, that's slightly annoying. Okay. Have it... Okay, I have it pulled up now, what I can work with. Fairy would be the easiest ones to work on. Because Dark's kind of annoying. Let's see. It's good against Dragon and Fighting. So if we can find any Dragon or Fighting type dens, it's honestly probably the most advantageous. We're looking... let me see. Real quick. Let me see. Farming Herba Mystica. Hold up. Here it is. Okay, should theoretically be fixed, that issue. Okay. So, we're looking for... We're looking for Chansey, Gengar, Amoonguss, Palafin, Electros, Glalie, and Titan are the Pokemon that we can actually use. Is that a Klefki? I didn't even realize that was in this game. But we need 5-star raids, is what we need for this. Okay, it's a 3-star Kricketune. Next up, we can check some of these other ones. I was just trying to get the easy ones out of the way. Belly drum ones feel like they'd be the easiest to do. Okay, let's check this one. Again, you never really know where 5-star raids are gonna go. I would normally say you'd be inclined to find them mostly in areas you know where there's high-level Pokemon, but that's not always the case, because sometimes they can be 4 stars and not 5 stars. Again, because it has to be such a specific thing, it is sort of annoying. That's a 4-star Taurus. Unfortunate. Okay. Let me look at what the rest of these are for fairy type. We're looking for Dark Dragon Fight. Okay, there's one here. We can check it. We'll go to all the fighting ones first. Then we'll go to all the dark ones and then the dragon ones. Again, I feel like these are going to be the easiest ones to take out because of the fact of the belly drum. The belly drum's just going to be really nice to get good damage. I mean, plus if we want to for defensive, if we know it's a special attacker, we can set up light screen first turn. 4-star. Okay, that's a 4-star. Any other ones we can actually check around here? Okay, there's one right next to this. Again, it's gonna have to be really good luck for us to actually find the right Pokemon at the right star level. We haven't found any 5-star dens yet. We can do 5 stars of other types. I was just trying to see if we couldn't do belly drum dens first. Okay, so that one's a 4-star. Dark and Dragon are the next two. So let's see. Do we have any close Dark and Dragon? We can try this one here and see if we can't find it. I always gotta make sure to pick these up, because I eventually do want to get a perfect Goldango. And it sure gives you some weird angles sometimes. For a second it wasn't really letting me even control the camera. Okay, we want to go this way. I'm assuming it must be this one. It isn't a high level area, so my hope is it's a high level Pokemon. I think Dark is, in a lot of cases, is physical attack, so I don't know if putting out the special will matter. Also, it's a Heracross. Gross. okay. Let's check this one real quick. Again, I kind of just wanted to do something useful until 6. Because that's when these dens will actually unlock. Okay, 4-star Dun Sparse. Let's check. We never actually got that one? Some of these honestly surprised me that I haven't actually gotten. I didn't mean to set a destination. I meant to TP there, so I accidentally removed my mark that I wanted to. I'll have to re-put that mark on there. Okay. Plus we can make sure we get this TP. Making sure you have all the Poké Centers open is always a good idea. Even if we have to heal up at them to make sure that they show up. I don't think you have to actually heal at the place to make it give you the TP. I could be wrong, but I thought it wasn't. Okay, now why is she always barking? What is her anger issues today? For some reason, normally by this time, she doesn't when I'm streaming, but today, apparently she's choosing violence. It could also be because my parents just got back. I don't know. Okay, that thing is straight up in the floor and way far away from me, but, you know, we'll go with the fact that you snuck up on me. Yeah, we'll go with that. I swear if I have to handle this myself. Don't make me do this. Because I will. Alright, let's check this. Nope, 4-star. Goodness. What's up with having no 5-star raids? I guess we start checking the dragons? I don't have a lot of dragon raids. Okay, let me check ground. What is ground good against? Electric, fire, poison. Let's go to this one. Unfortunately, in this case, ground isn't good against ground. Wish it was. I feel like most of these 6-star raids aren't in our favor. Okay. Oh gosh. The Pokemon are a bit glitchy. Say that much. 5-star Gargankle. Unfortunately... I'm looking through the list of potential Pokemon that give. I don't even think this Pokemon can give Herba Mystica. I mean, I'm looking. Yeah, even looking at the list of Pokemon that give them, it's not even on the list. So you're useless to me. Okay, why do these always pop out of the floor? Leave me alone. It's really unfortunate that one didn't happen to work out. Actually, this one's right here, so it shouldn't, in theory, be too much of a trek for me to check this one. I doubt it's gonna end up being fruitful, but, you know, we can always hope. Right? I see one singular Frostlass. Okay, well, I didn't mean to get into battle with you, but that happened now. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to check if there was any shinies. There is not any shinies. Which is fine. I'd like to catch all the Pokemon just for the fact that you can get the shiny charm, but I don't know. That may be a challenge in and of itself for like more streams down the line. Man, these slopes are really inconvenient. Also, if you like fall down and you have to pause. Come on, buddy, I believe in you. You can be something good for once in your life. Nope, this is the gumshoes. Normal gumshoes. I think they're pink if they're shiny. A little bit of money. 5-star Gardevoir. Gardevoir does have a chance to give one, but he's also Psychic type, which is not particularly great. Dragon is what Fairy is good against, right? We can try this. I don't know how Psychic will do. She's a special attacker, so we may turn 1, put up Light Screen, and then go Belly Drum. It's probably the best idea. This isn't a true test for how 7 stars are gonna go, but it's something. I'm fairly certain she's... Oh, that's annoying. Well, it's not it doesn't actually matter with Belly Drum. It just maxes our attack anyways. Okay, I'm going to Light Screen, turn 1, Belly Drum. Belly Drum, play rough. This is risky, but I'm honestly not too worried. I think we can survive. As long as we get this play rough off, we're okay. Okay, we're good. That didn't do like anything. Nice. I don't think it has a very high power either. Plus we're better against special moves now. That's not actually how much damage we did, but I know it was a lot. Yeah, we almost healed back our whole health. Even so, however much health she does have left, it's not going to be very much. Okay, that's fine. We can Belly Drum play rough again. Because she doesn't have anything on her that I'm actually worried about. Plus that doesn't, I don't think, affect our... Yeah, I don't think that affects us. Yeah, we have plenty. I think we still have our light screen up. It hasn't said anything about our light screen going down. That was enough to take us out, really. That's fine, I'm not worried. It's kind of annoying. Okay. We'll just belly drum, play rough again. It's gotta be the light screen. We should have put up light screen. That was stupid. We may not actually win now that I did that. Yeah, I bet you it's the light screen faded. Okay, well that's good to know. Yeah, definitely light screen is what was actually protecting us from getting fainted there. I'll see what I can do. I think I get 2 turns of attack. Yeah, okay, we'll win. Barely, though. Definitely a little too close for comfort, but good to know about that. Nice. We'll catch it, because why not? Apparently it's always guaranteed that you catch it. I do have an actual Iron Thorns Pokémon that I went down and got, but it's not shiny. See, large candy, large candies, large candies. Yeah, just a bunch of large candies. Okay. There was a % chance, but it was so low that it's probably unlikely it would have happened. I think Grafify is under the same sort of belt. Yeah, it is. And it just happened to be lucky that we got it. It's a Dragon Terra type that I don't know if that's good for Gardevoir or not. Actually, whatsoever. Is ground good against ice? Ground's good against ice. We could check this one real quick. I figured going up the mountain might be a little bit easier, but I could be wrong. Yeah, we still got a little bit of time to check these. To see if we can't find the right den. I mean, I still feel like it's probably unlikely we find it, but you never know. I don't know, I see some people and they just got like a million of them, and I don't know if it's just because their fans are giving them dens that have favorable percentages, or what the case is. I mean, because we probably could have reset that den several times and never actually gotten the Herba Mystica. Which is kind of the thing you're supposed to do, I guess, if you get a den that gives you a higher percentage. I think it's 25% on the dens that I'm looking at in terms of if you actually get it or not. You can do ones where you increase the spawn rate. There's a food that you can do, but it's got like an insane amount. Like, Clowets are here. Clowets are actually... I'm looking here to see. No. Unfortunately, you're not gonna work. It must have been a 6-star Grafefe that we fought and got that from. Because those are 6 stars, actually. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, you're not gonna work. Okay, that's fine. Anything else we can check? We can check this one real quick. Kind of an annoying one to get to, but it's fairly close by, and it's probably more likely it'll be a 5-star, because all these ones seem to have been 5 stars. We can check all the ones around the lake, see if there's any favorable types around the lake, because those ones are generally also 5 stars, just because they're higher level Pokemon area. Like I said, it always feels like the higher level areas, almost 90% of the time, the raid dens are high levels. Let's see. Nah, this one's a 3-star. Well, for the most part, they are anyways. Let me see, what is ground good against? Grass, ice, steel, rock, poison, fire, electric. We can check the steel ones. Let's see what's around this lake. We can fly here and check that dragon one out there at that island. As great as the movement is, sometimes even so, it feels like it takes forever to get to some places because they're just divided, and then you gotta go through water to actually get to them. I also in some ways wish that this gliding here was a little bit faster, but I guess that's probably more of a nitpick than anything. You just gotta wait a little bit longer and then we'll finally be able to get those 7-star raids. Which I'm really hoping goes well. And we just beat it on the first try. Again, we're probably gonna have to get pretty lucky, considering the setup we have. I've heard the best setup is the Flutter Mane setup. Apparently there's a way, if you're doing like shinies, where if you go to that area down in Area 0, it's got like 100% shiny spawn rate or something, if you eat the sandwich. I'm also not sure with these gates, what's up with these actually. I never actually went over to them. Faint writing is carved into the shrine. Herein lies the seal. Herein lies sealed the ruinous vessel. I think you probably have to get every single one of those chains out of the floor. I'm not sure what it actually gives you, but I'm pretty sure that's the case with those. Okay, let's see if this isn't a 5-star. Let's cross our fingers here. Please be a 5-star, please be a 5-star, please be a 5-star. You're 4 stars, Bathra. Alright, you know what? Can't expect everything. Ooh, water pulse, don't mind if I do. Actually, there's a couple steel ones around here, so we can check the edges on these two real quick, and then by that point it should be ready. Alright, let's check these two real quick. I don't feel like anyone uses those. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like anyone actually uses. Come on. Give me some luck here. Alright, up here we go. Four-star. Okay, unfortunate. Where's the other one at? There it is. Come on. Luck be with me, please. I haven't found a single one that's got the favored odds yet. I feel like I must be the most unlucky person. I also need to build out Pokemon that are built for every single type and just do it off camera and grind it out so that when I am farming for Herba Mystica, I can check every single den instead of specific types, and I'll have a Pokemon in reserve that's specifically really good for those dens. I'll have to look up what Pokemon are good for which types of Terra dens. Okay. I could go to this one. We'll check it. Why not? Whatever. Last one. Last one. I'm really just holding out hope here in my mind. Okay. I always check the tourist packs to see if we can't find one that's actually the right shiny. They never are. And if there has been one and I just didn't notice it, it's so unnoticeable when you do see a shiny that it'd be hard. I don't know, maybe it's more noticeable than I think if you see it in the wild. I guess I'd have to look at a picture of it standing out and be like, oh yeah, that's so noticeable comparatively. It just doesn't feel like it would be because it's just like a switching of the colors. You, sir, you're an interesting one. You... I haven't caught you yet. I don't think you actually give Herba Mystica, do you? I mean, I'm looking through the list here just to see. No, you don't actually give Herba Mystica. Some of the Pokemon I don't get why different ones do and different ones don't. I'm looking here and... You're not on the list. Okay. I'd like to catch you. Just not under those specific conditions. Don't want to run into the sushi. Alright, I think we can do the dens now. If I go and get the internet news thing. And quickly stand here. Alright. Let's check it. Here we go. Mystery gift. Check Pokeportal news. Okay, here we go. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, in all of its glory. The 6-star Pterodon, or 7-star, I meant to say. Here goes nothing. Make sure I got my right Pokemon out. Yep. It's my perfect Azumarill. I even off-camera did Hyper Train to make sure it had perfect IVs. It is as tanky as it can get. It is perfect natured. It has the perfect everything on it. I wish it was shiny, but, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Here we go. Okay. If we lose the first time, I'll check to see how you do it. Like, what order you should do the attacks. but I'm fairly certain I know what I'm doing. Here we go, moment of truth. Man, already, I didn't even get a chance to do anything before that happened. Man, this thing moves fast, does it not? Okay, light screen goes up. I think we do Play Rough, Helping Hand. I actually think we can probably get another Play Rough off. If it keeps using Fire Blast like that, I'm just gonna keep using Play Rough. Yeah, I'll just keep using Play Rough till it gets half health. Okay, we set up light screen. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I don't think we can belly drum now. I don't feel like it's worth terrestrializing here. Probably should have went for Helping Hand. Okay. It's knocked out. Light screen is still up, I think, so... in theory, I should be able to... hopefully belly drum, terrestrialize. That was a crit, too. Here we go. Big plays, Azumarill. Big plays here. Massive damage, massive damage, massive damage. Okay, we avoided it. Let's go. Massive. Huge, 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 huge. Okay, he didn't use it on us. Come on. Okay, not great, not great. Okay, we're putting up light screen. Light screen, play rough. Light screen, play rough here. Just in case. Come on. Survive. Okay, that broke it. Okay, we gotta hope that this does a lot of damage. Okay, I think it's dead. It is 1 HP. It is quite literally 1 HP. We did it. First try. First try. Let's go, baby. First try. Wow. That was slightly stressful, I'm not gonna lie. That's our first 7-star raid. First crack at it. And we do it. Let's go. It was close there for a second, but honestly less stressful than I was expecting. Which I'm not gonna complain about. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Huge. There we go. You can only catch one. So that's our 1 Terra Charizard. TM 157. 6 large, 4 extra large, 5 calcium, 15 dragon shards, ability patch, 2 star pieces, 2 extra large. That's 6 extra large, 3 large, 4 rare candies, PP, calcium, more calcium. Don't mind if I do. That was huge. That was huge. I can't believe that. I can't believe we beat it first try. I'm honestly shocked. First try, chat. What? This man's a chump. I don't think he reappears. Yeah, I think you probably have to day sim it. What did you suppose these are? That's a nice one. No, we're not good against ice, are we? What's good against ice anyways? Dragon, flying, grass, ground. Or no, defensively. Fight, fire, and rock. Yeah, we don't have anything we can do there. These ones, I swear I remember what they were. We're gonna check this out really quick. I can't believe that went so well. I've done some 5 stars off camera. I need to check, but we have a large stockpile of candies. I would probably be able to fully evolve a Pokemon. Also, we're almost at 100 potions. Without ever having bought a potion. 9 rare candies, 2 extra smalls, 33 large, and 11 extra large. Tons of EV items. Actually, oh my gosh, muscle feathers, resist feathers. We have so many of these. I don't know if these do 1s or more. We have 5 ability capsules. Our first ability patch. That is insane. Like I said, unfortunately we only have one Herba Mystica. Where is it at? Where's our Herba Mystica? There's somewhere around here. I don't know if you're in this specific one. What are you under, actually? Oh, I bet you I know what it's under. Ingredients. There's our one Herba Mystica that we have. One sweet Herba Mystica, and that is it. We have not gotten a single other one. Oh! Wait, Hurricane. 157. Overheat, right. That makes sense why it would be that one. Actually, it makes a lot of sense. I always hate when it gives you that red thing. Gonna say that's gotta be it. Come on. Okay, perfect. And there we go. Beautiful. Wow, that, like I said, that went surprisingly well. Like, better than I could have ever imagined for that 7-star. I can't believe... Not that it was easy per se, but we avoided several times hurricanes. So I think that's probably what saved us. Okay, that's just a Florges. That's interesting. I think it's Florges and something else that are specifically these dens. I don't know if they give anything special? Let me see. It says the Charizard during both time periods will be exactly the same, so don't worry if you're taking on the challenge for the first period. Terra types, the Charizard can only be caught once, but you can challenge it repeatedly. It's an extremely powerful Charizard and difficult raid battle. I wouldn't say it's extremely bad. I think a lot of people I heard that were Pokemon YouTubers and stuff said that they were surprised at how easy it was. For the fact of its move pool and everything wasn't as bad as it could have been. That's a 5-star Mimikyu. What was our poison type matchup that would be really good again? Right, our ground Garchomp. We could try it. Let's see what happens. That'll probably be worse than the 7-star. Because we have the cheer first turn and then go after that. Grass, ice, and water is the only thing it's super affected against, so I don't think this Mimikyu can really do a whole lot. Unless it happens to have Dark Moon? I don't know what this thing could possibly have on it. Nothing that would cause us any problems anyways. Okay, so we cheer first turn. And then we go from there. I don't think you technically have to cheer. I think it probably just helps. I think if you don't cheer and you do 2 attacks, it's better than doing 1, but I could be wrong. Well, that's slightly unfortunate. Happens to have Play Rough on it. It's not quite at half health, I don't think. I lie, it is. I was gonna say, my hope is it doesn't nullify our stuff. At the very least, we're gonna get one off. It's got one annoying attack, but that's about it. I don't think it changed our boost, but it might have. Because legitimately, that's not doing as much as I remember it. We have a water tear type, unfortunately, on this guy. Yeah, I don't know if it did, actually. If we die once, it doesn't matter. Wow, we're still alive? Okay, it broke its barrier now. Even if we do die once, it doesn't matter at all. Yeah, it's so close to death, even if we die now, it doesn't matter. It only now did that, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's dead. Alright. I mean, might as well, right? Need to get a couple more Pokeballs. I just like catching things in Pokeballs instead of anything else. I mean, to be fair, I can catch it in anything. Ultra Balls, whatever. I guess it doesn't matter. Especially because it's not a Pokemon I particularly care about. It's a Mimikyu. You have to get so many Terra Shards to actually change a Terra type. Yeah, just some basic stuff. I don't even know if that's a Pokemon that actually gives something for 5 stars. Let me see, 5 star. It does not happen to be one of the Pokemon, actually, that will give you anything. No, send a box. Yeah, it's free candies at the very least. Urban Mystics are mainly attained from completing 5 or 6 star Terra raids, which are unlocked in the post-game 6 star raid. Have a higher chance to drop Urban Mystica than 5 star raids, but they are never guaranteed. Invited to the trainers, yada yada. Alright, let's keep doing these raids. Let's see. Are there any more sparkling dens? There's a water one here. Obviously there's a 6 star there. A ghost type there. Let me see. Fairy does not happen to be good against ghost. Doesn't look like. And this isn't either an advantageous thing. I only have really 2 Pokemon that have advantageous typings. Or that are trained properly to do battle. Because Gyarados should do more damage than he does, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because he's not got perfect IVs. That's what I've always thought maybe might be the problem with him. He's a water type, which means he'd be good against fire type dens. I don't know. What else is water good against? Water's good against fire, ground, rock. Well, if it was that ground type from earlier, I'd say we should have used him for that. He's got a leftovers, but we could always put something better on him. Normally it's like Life Orb would be the thing. But I guess you can always just cheer him to make him do more damage. Plus he's got the Terra type anyways. 5 star raids can sometimes be annoying though. What is this one out here? I don't actually know. Take the LP though. I honestly haven't even drawn into LP. I sometimes forget you can spend it instead of normal money. I think it's Florges and something else are the other Pokemon during the Charizard raid event. Yeah, the actual battle itself, though, not too bad. Man, imagine you had a group of 4, that battle would be so easy. Okay, so it says a level 100 Charizard with best individual values. You can only catch Charizard once, but can repeat Mightiest Mark, giving it the title Charizard the Unrivaled. It has a modest nature. Its moves are Fire Blast, Dragon Pulse, Hurricane, and Focus Blast. Remember, more moves in the menu. Overheat, Bottle Caps, Ability Patches, Terror Shards, Calcium, yada yada. And that's it in terms of actual drops. So you can just get a bunch of candies, I guess, would be what you would want to farm it for. That honestly was over way quicker than I thought. Which is an unfortunate thing. Really. Are there dens actually in the Paldea den? I don't think there are, but I could very well be wrong. Let's say this is a destination and head over to there. We need one more arena to go, and that's it. So I'm hoping we can get it this stream. Because I have spent hours before trying to get one, and I've never gotten one, but I'm hoping this time things may be different. They may not end up being, but you never know. We can always hope. There's always copium. Please. Is this it? This is it. So that other one over there must be the other one. Okay, let's check this one. You are... That's a good one. That's actually a good one. That's a Palafin. Hold up. Options. Okay, autosave is off. Here goes nothing. This is the one that's actually got really good rates. If this is a Palafin, this one actually has really good rates. It's a 1 in 4 chance. It's a 25%er. It's only 28 if you do 6 stars, which makes no sense on the rates. You would think it'd be a little bit more than that, maybe. Like 33% or something. But 28 versus 25% really isn't too much of a difference, I don't feel like. Maybe I'm wrong. That's a Palafin, correct? That is a Palafin, yeah. I hope that this stupid thing doesn't absolutely destroy me. Oh, liquidation doesn't do anything. Okay, well that's good. Please tell me this thing doesn't technically fly. It doesn't. Okay, good. That was a crit too, really? Okay, that's not great. How little damage do you suppose we do? Yeah, we don't do, like, anything. Okay, I'm gonna... hope it doesn't nullify our abilities next turn. Luckily, it can't go into its really crazy form. Okay, that's a little bit better. Luckily, it does, like, no damage to us. So even if we do die here, it doesn't matter. Okay, bulk up is not great, because I'm fairly certain, yep, it ups its defense. So basically, all that stuff that we just did matters not to this stupid thing. We could, in theory, terrestrialize after we die here, just for the fact that it would give us a typing, a good typing. I mean, because there wouldn't be any point in using a water type against it. But the typing would be favorable defensively. So we made terrestrialize just for that fact. We're gonna have the cheer once. Okay, let's cheer the last time. Hope it doesn't nullify right here. It shouldn't. Perfect. It can't kill us, so I'm not worried about that. I just figured this would be a better defensive type. It's not gonna kill us. This should break its shield, and then it's wraps from there. Bye-bye, buddy. Yeah, that's wraps. Nice. Oh, I didn't think about it having acrobatics, but apparently that's not super effective, so I'm not gonna complain. That literally matters not to me, Palafin. It's good to know that this is easy to take out, though. It's got a couple annoying things, but overall not too bad. Okay, let's hope for an Herba Mystica. I don't need to catch this thing. Please be an Herba Mystica. Please be an Herba Mystica. Let's go! 2 sweet Herba Mysticas. Oh my gosh. That is lucky as hell. I don't know if that's lucky to get 2 or not, but that is insane. The one finally we do. That is insane. We can go sandwich hunting now. We can legitimately go sandwich hunting. I'll have to pull up the recipes real quick, but we did it. Oh my gosh, that is huge. That is huge. That Palafin is huge. You do not understand just how huge that was right there. That is insane. That is crazy. Also, I'm glad that bottle caps are cheap as hell. They're 20k. For something that's that powerful, that's stupid how cheap it is. Let's go. That is huge. 2 sweet Herba Mysticas. Luckily with the new stuff, yeah, we have 3. We have 1.5 sandwiches here, which means we're gonna be shiny hunting and iron thorns this stream too. That is insane. That's insane. We're shiny hunting. I am so happy. We'll have to go buy some ingredients. But I can't believe that. Wow. That is insane. I've also never done the picnic food situation, so we'll have to figure out how that works. But I think in theory it should be a very simple sandwich recipe. Like I said, I'll have to look it up, but I can't believe that. First try. Wow. Palafin is insane. That was a really easy den to beat, too. Palafin didn't really have anything that challenged us. Also, you can get so much LP from those. I am so happy about that. You know what I'll quickly do, actually? Let's go quickly grab the LP from the 6-star den. I don't know if I grabbed it or not. Let me check again what... Dragonfly and Grass Ground. Fight, Fire, Rock, Steel. I have one Pokemon that I think could beat it, but it's only got one Steel move, and it can only use it one turn. I could try doing it, but I just don't know how well it would do. I'd have to look at what the Pokemon is. Let's look at what the Pokemon is, and then I can make a decision here. Plus, I think... I don't know if I have enough. There's no way I have 50 shards of Steel. There's no way I have 50 Steel shards. Or I would very highly doubt that I would have... That's a Ditto. That's a 6-star Ditto. Let me look at it again. Fight, Fire, Rock, Steel. That's a really good Ditto. That's interesting. I think that thing has 5 perfect IVs, at least. Yeah, I don't have anything even close. Fighting's the closest thing I have to 50 shards of anything. Actually, Electric is. How many Steel ones do I actually have? Steel, 19 only. I don't think you can buy them from anywhere either. I don't know if there's a way to get a lot of Terra shards. Let me see. How to get Terra shards. It says, when you go to Medali, the same NPC that changes a Pokemon's Terra Shards will give you 50 normal Terra Shards. This alone is also very useful to throw off your opponents that use a Pokemon to counter your Pokemon's type. However, there are other characters that might give you 50 shards of a single type. These characters are teachers in the academy. You need to do your test, talk to your teachers, and keep talking to them so you will raise your friendship level with them. Once the friendship level is high enough, the teacher will give you 50 shards of a single type. Different teachers will provide shards of different types for that reason. Make sure to talk to all of them and do whatever you can to increase your friendship level with each of the teachers. Note that 50 shards is a lot of shards and can prove quite useful. Shining Pokemon also. Interesting. Yeah. It's very good against Steel? It's defensively weak to Steel. But it's also got Fairy type, so I don't know if it would be normal effective. Let me see. Ice. Fire. Fight, Fire, Rock, Steel. Do I have something that's boosts rock type attacks? Float. Big Root. Damp Rock, Heat Rock, Muscle Band. I think I'm gonna put... I'm gonna try this with Garchomp and try using my rock type move. Let's try this. I'm intrigued as to how this will go. This may work out, this may horribly not work out. We could also get a shiny Pokemon by the end of this. Which is huge. You obviously save before you get the end. Once the sandwich wears off, you close out. But I think you have 30 minutes to do it, and it doesn't normally take that long. I was gonna say, it probably turns into us, which means it gets our moveset, I think, in theory. It does. Yikes! Yeah, there's no way. Did we miss, or did it really do that little... We missed twice in a row? Okay, that must just be really bad luck. No, it just really does that little damage. Does it get our stats, too? I might try using our Tinkaton. I'm gonna try using our Tinkaton. Because although its Terra type isn't the best, it could potentially work very well. Man, this will use all of them? Man, if this doesn't work out, that's really gonna suck. That is a level 100 Tinkaton. It's got a Fairy Terra type, which kinda sucks. But it's a perfect Pokemon. It's got HP and attack with a Life Orb. It's got Gigaton Hammer, Play Rough, Knockoff, and Terra Blast. Okay, here goes nothing. See how much Gigaton Hammer does. I'll be intrigued, because it'll also get our stats, I think. Which may make this thing so bulky we won't be able to kill it. I didn't realize that Ditto would be such a problem. I never would have thought. I don't know if having like a fire type Pokemon would have been a really good idea. Probably would have. Okay, that does good damage, but definitely... You're kidding me. Luckily, we saved after we got that sweet Herba Mystica. Actually, you know what? That 6-star Ditto, probably not worth it. Let's see, 6-star Terra Den Ditto. Six IV Dittos are hard to come by in a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so try to compare finding a 5 IV Ditto to finding a 5 IV Ditto instead of going through a Terra Raid battle. We do not recommend finding a 6 IV Ditto in the game because it is extremely difficult to find. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon one in a Terra Raid battle, do your best to catch it since they're hard to come by. Bottle caps can be bought for 20k from delivered present shops. When we found them, blah blah blah. This item will be available after you have 6 gym badge, and using it on one of your Pokemon that's at least level 50 will max out one of its IVs. It's a lot more efficient to get stronger Pokemon this way in comparison to getting the elusive 6 IV Ditto. It's still best to catch any Ditto in the wild. It's best to catch any Ditto you see in the wild, even if it isn't a 6 IV or 5 IV one, because this Pokemon is very useful for breeding. Dittos are invaluable for breeding, as you can breed most Pokemon if you pair them with a Ditto at a picnic. Ditto can breed with any Pokemon from an egg group except the undiscovered egg groups and other Dittos. They can breed with either gender as well, Rotom or Magnezone. A 5-star a 5 IV Ditto is still great to have. Then you'll only need a few bottle caps to make a Pokemon stronger, thus you don't need to bring your wallet to buy it. Try to catch a Ditto from a 6-star Terraden battle, since Pokemon that are caught this way are guaranteed to have 5 IVs. Although the odds of it happening are quite low, it's still best to catch 6 IV Dittos from a 6-star Terra Raid battle if you stumble upon it. Next. It sounds like it's really good, but are we gonna really do breeding? It may actually be worth it to save those candies, but that tells you that we definitely have more than enough candies to level up Pokemon to level 100 if we have to. So I think I'm actually not going to fight that Ditto there. We're going to lose out on some LP on some of the dens that we checked, but that's honestly fine. Let's go see if we can't get the ingredients for the sandwich, though. Let me quickly sit here and let me go find the video real quick. Can we mute the tab? Awesome. I know he's got one on these. Let's see. Cause bottle caps exist, I feel like breeding other than for shinies just doesn't matter. I don't feel like, unless even the fact that you can get ability patches so easily, I don't feel like there's any point in getting Dittos. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, other than for shinies, maybe? But I don't know, I just don't feel like there is a reason to. Okay, let me find the sandwiches. Here it is. Okay. Okay, so it's not the one I'm looking for. Where is it at? Hold up. I'll find it. Okay, here it is. I don't know if this one actually has... Okay, this one doesn't have it, but there is a video that I'm looking for. Where is the video? There's a video I'm specifically looking for. I don't know if it's on hunting Herba Mysticas or what it is. Okay, this one doesn't show the recipes. There's a specific video I'm looking for. Let me see. Shiny sandwich recipes. Okay, here it is. Okay, it's not here. Let me see. 2 Herba Mystica of any kind. Shiny sandwich recipe. I know there's a new recipe thing that you can do where you don't have to have a bunch of Herba Mystica. I know he has it here. Let me just quickly find it. Let's see if it's on this video. Okay, it's not this video. There's a video I'm specifically looking for. Apologies for this taking so long. But I know there's a specific video where he shows the sandwich recipes that only take 2. I thought that it was this video, but it might not be. Because I know there's a new recipe for increasing your encounter power, whatever, without the Herba Mysticas. Where are you at? There's a specific video I'm looking for. Where are you at? I know you're here, so I know there's one somewhere. Where are you at? Maybe it was a different video I watched. Shiny sandwich recipe with any 2 Herba Mystica. Let me find this. I know it's here. Ah, here it is. Here it is. I think I found it. Okay. Let me look at the list here. Okay, here it is. Okay, so 1 serving of each of the following ingredients, 2 servings of the ingredient for the type you want. So, looking at it, Iron Thorns is... Let me find... duplicate this. Let me see. Iron Thorns. If we want a shiny Iron Thorns, it is rock or electric. Probably electric is what we want. So if we're looking at electric here, we need 2 yellow peppers, green pepper, hamburger, onion, tomato. Let me see what we have. No, here, let me see real quick. We have, let's see what we have and what we need. Okay, so we need, looking at it, we need a tomato, onion, green pepper, and hamburger. Tomato, onion, green pepper, and hamburger. So we need all of those. And then for electric, we need 2 yellow peppers. And then any 2 Herba Mystica. So tomato, onion, pepper, hamburger, 2 avocado he used, and then 2 Herba Mystica of any kind. And basically all you do is stack the ingredients at the bottom. Boom. Problem solved. Okay. Okay, so we need to go to... Okay, we need to go to... Doodly-doodly-doo. Cascarafa. We need to go here because... I believe it's here, or maybe it's the fish market is the places where you buy the actual ingredients themselves. So we need onion, tomato, green pepper, hamburger. Okay, what are you? Are you just a restaurant? Okay, so you're just a restaurant. You're also probably a restaurant, I'm assuming? Okay, so you're also a restaurant. You're... something. Oh, so this just... okay. No. Okay, so that's that. You sell bags, hats. Okay, so that side doesn't sell the stuff that we want. I think this has every place you can go to actually buy ingredients. I could be wrong, and it's actually the place that's the port. I think that might be actually where we want to go. Oh no, we accidentally landed on this. I didn't mean to. What is this place, actually? Welcome to Rough and Tough. Oh, it also sells. Sporty cap. You can get one with... that looks like it's weirdly floating on your head. You can also apparently get a fedora that is way oversized. Why is the fedora so big? What the heck? Why did they... what the heck kind of fedora is this? What the... why does that look so bad? You can get a sport backpack? Driving gloves? Those look terrible. Engineer boots? Dress shoes? I mean, honestly, I think at this point, any of these are probably better than ours, but my goodness, what the heck? Yeah, I don't know about this. I think I like our school outfit with our gloves. I decided that I'd get gloves, and that was the one, that is legitimately the only thing that we have changed on our outfit is our gloves. Everything else is original. And we just gave ourselves gloves, that's it. Are you a restaurant, I'm assuming? I don't know why you would ever buy a meal from those places. Yeah. I'm assuming we wanted to actually go to the port. I think it's the port that we were looking for. Okay. Levencia. I think no, it's not Levencia. Where is the port? Yeah, Port Marinata is where all the shops are that you can buy food from. I think we only probably have to go to maybe 2 places, if maybe a little more. Because for electric, we need yellow peppers. We need 2 yellow peppers, a tomato, onion, green pepper, hamburger, and then we already have the herba mysticas because we happened to find a palafin, which, let me tell you, clutch. That was honestly huge that we got that. Also, why there isn't like a Pokemon Center down here or anything? I'm surprised. Is there really not like a direct TP? I mean, that's not really much of a drive. I'm just more so surprised. I wouldn't really want to go to any of the auctions because I don't really need any special items per se. I mean, I don't know what all they actually sell. Are these auctions or are these just places to actually buy stuff? Yeah, let's see. What do you have? Okay, here we go. What do you have? Okay, we need... Actually, we'll buy a couple of these. So, yeah, we'll buy like 10 of those. Money is not really a problem. 10 of those. So we've got yellow and the green peppers down. We need hamburgers. We have so much money. 10 hamburgers. So we have green peppers, hamburgers, yellow peppers done. Now we need onion and tomato. Okay, we're looking for onion and tomato. What do you have? We're looking for onion and tomato. I don't need a moonstone, but that is interesting. Heal balls, metal coat? Okay, here we go. I see. Okay, we figured out where we need to go. Okay, we can get everything here. Awesome. It's great that you can actually get everything here that you need. Okay. So we need onion and tomato. Do they really not have... You really don't think they maybe had... Let's check one more time. They really don't have tomatoes? Oh, they do. Oh, okay. Never mind. I just thought they might have, like, canned something, but no. Okay, yeah. Good stuff. Okay, that doesn't cost, like, anything. You think we should maybe grab some of these items here? Metal coat, heal ball, moonstone. I don't really care about that. The metal coat I could probably honestly get anywhere else, so it's not really a problem. Okay, I think we have everything, so let's go find a picnic area and then we can start doing this, because I don't think time of day will matter down in Area 0. Let's just make sure we got all the stuff. Okay, we've got tomato, onion, green pepper, yellow pepper. And we've got the 10 hamburgers. So we got hamburger, green pepper, onion, tomato, yellow pepper, 2 Herba Mystica. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna save. Yes. Boom. Okay, we saved our progress. Oh, apologies. Now then. Make a sandwich. Here we go. Okay, so we want this. Sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure I did that wrong. Let me look at how he does this. Okay, so apparently there's some way to have like some like creative mode. It says choose a sandwich recipe. Okay, so you hit X. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, I've got it now. I've got it now. Okay, so go here, picnic. Here we go. Okay, I've got this now. I figured it out. I figured it out. Okay, so we make a sandwich. Hit X. Okay, we got it now. We got it now. We got it. Okay, so we want tomato, onion, green bell pepper, hamburger, 2 yellows, and 2 sweet Herba Mystica. Alright, here we go. Okay, we messed up. We messed up. Okay, okay, we got this. We got this. We got this. I slightly messed it up. You don't have to put. You don't actually have to put the topper on the sandwich. So I panicked and I forgot that, and then stuff started falling off, and then I was like, oh no, this is a problem. I've got this. I've got this in the bag. There should be no problems. I hope. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay, picnic. Yada yada. Okay. Boom, make a sandwich. Here we go. So we want tomato, onion, green pepper, hamburger, boom boom. And 2 Herba Mystica. Yes. Perfect. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm not gonna mess this up this time. I've got this. One, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Honestly, I just want everything to fit on there. 3. Please be good, please be good, please be good. It's beautiful! Please be perfect, please be perfect. Give us what we need. Okay, it looked like it was good. Tasty YOLO Original. Electric. Yep, yep, tidal power. Okay, we got it. Okay, back it up. Okay, we gotta get going. Okay, off to the 0 gate. We're looking for shiny Pokemon now. We know where we need to go. I should have plenty enough quick balls. I'm fairly certain. Okay, we want to go to number 2. Yes. Okay, we want to go to number 2. We're hoping just to quick ball this boy. We're hoping to see a bunch of these bad boys. Okay, they're all over here. Okay, let's keep our eyes out for iron thorns. They're gonna be all in this area. Our chances of actually finding one, not as great as they could be, considering we don't have a shiny patch, or whatever the shiny thing is, to increase our odds of finding a shiny. I think once they're out of sight, it resets the spawns. Yeah, I think legitimately once you're out of render distance of them, it then starts re-changing the spawns. We're hoping to see as many of these boys as possible. We gotta keep our eyes out, though. We gotta hope we find this shiny. We've got 30 minutes of this, and then we can reset and redo the sandwich. But if we get it, then we just say screw that. For most people, I've heard it takes about 10 minutes. So that's what I would assume. But I can't believe that actually worked, and that wasn't really that bad to do the sandwiches. We almost messed it up, but in the end, we came out okay. Unfortunately, with this Pokemon, he has such a small spawning area. So we're kind of limited by what we're gonna find here. I don't know if Iron Hands is actually... Is Iron Hands also considered electric? I don't actually know if Iron Hands is considered electric type. We're specifically seeking out Iron Thorns, but if we find a shiny Iron Hands? I don't know. We just sacrificed this for the Iron Hands. This one will be a very noticeable one, though. I'll say that much about this. This one will be very noticeable if it is a shiny. Like, it will stick out like a sore thumb. I guess that's our one good thing, is that unlike Iron Hands and maybe some of these other ones, this one will actually legitimately stick out a lot. This is basically our job for the next 30 minutes, is going back and forth and hoping we happen to see a silver boy. Or I guess chrome, technically. And I keep actually running into these guys. I don't mean to. This is our life now. It's just going back and forth. Hoping that we find an Iron Thorns. And then this Iron Thorns that we get, we will do a perfect build on him. So I'll get the guide out and everything and we'll find one. Again, we don't have a shiny thing, so our chances are going to be lower than the average person doing this. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. We have as high of an encounter rate and everything as we possibly can. So we have the highest chance at this possible point in the game, considering we don't have the whole Pokédex finished, and the shiny charm is what I was looking for. This is our best chance. I don't suppose it can be found over here too, right? We'll also be running into these guys a lot, Raichus. So I guess in theory we could also find a Raichu. There are actually, oddly enough, Iron Thorns up here. Interesting, so there is Iron Thorns up here. Okay, so what we can do is actually just go in between these two. I think I've seen where people have done the in between these two. I feel like it's probably worth it, right? Because that definitely guarantees a spawn reset in terms of these guys. Okay, good to know we can also check up here. I don't think they naturally spawn up here, but I could also be wrong about that. They could actually naturally spawn up here, but it may just be because of the Herba Mystica that they're happening to show up here too. If I have to happen to accidentally despawn a shiny though, that would be really, really sad. And I also feel like I'd be the kind of person to accidentally do that. Come on. Give me a shiny. Give me a shiny. I'm sure it'll probably tell you when the sandwich actually wears off. Okay. So far, nothing. But honestly, patience is the key here with this one. Again, like I said, most people say it normally takes about 10 minutes. If it actually takes that long, I'll be surprised if it's that short, I guess, rather than long. I guess if you were just trying to catch a bunch of iron thorns, this is the way to go about it. Well, there's more of these guys that spawn up here. I know it definitely didn't wear off, I can tell you that much. I don't know if this is actually faster. This may legitimately just be faster to glide like that. No shinies yet, though. Also have a gnat trying to get my face, which is great. We could also happen to run into a shiny Raichu or a shiny Iron Hands. Like I said, it's very possible. I don't know what Iron Hands' actual shiny looks like. Or I don't know what his type is to tell you why it is that he's also spawning. I mean, because obviously this is supposed to isolate the types out. I think if we had done rock, there'd probably actually be a lot more Pokemon. I think doing electric was 100% the move. I don't know. If we get a shiny Iron Hands, I may just call it and try to get another Herba Mystica and wait out the time on that one. No shinies yet. We're gonna keep going. We're encountering a lot of Pokemon, so it's very likely we'll run into one. I mean, I say it's very likely as if it's a high chance. It's like 1 in 4,000 or something. But considering we're getting such high spawn rates, it's definitely increasing our chances at the very least. I think sometimes you honestly have to wait a second when rendering things in for every Pokemon to show up. I don't know why, but this music almost gives me like Demon Slayer vibes. I feel like you could hear this music playing while watching Demon Slayer. I'm glad these guys aren't shiny locked like the legendaries are. I wonder why they have started shiny locking legendaries. I've seen what the actual shinies look like, but they're shiny locked in-game, so I don't know unless they do... I don't know if they do like a special event for shiny legendaries. I'm not sure how that would work out. Maybe you'll just never legitimately be able to get a shiny? I don't know, unless there's... I mean, obviously there's ways to kind of, I guess, quote-unquote, jailbreak the game to get them. But other than that, I guess I don't see any legitimate way to do it. Okay, we continue. Honestly, even when you're not isolating these encounters, it feels like you see Iron Hands a lot. It feels like a Pokemon you just see a lot and could potentially run into a shiny. Luckily, the shiny charm doesn't mean that you can't get shinies without it. Imagine if you had to get a shiny charm to encounter any shiny Pokemon. That would be so brutal. That would really be like 100%ing it. I don't even know that most like Pokemon content creators who are like the real grinders even get like shiny of every Pokemon, like doing the shiny decks. Like maybe a lot of them, like 100 plus, but never like a full Pokedex, especially with like 400 Pokemon in this Pokedex. Like, this isn't a small Pokedex by any stretch of the imagination. Nothing yet, but we continue. Yeah, I just have a feeling this is faster than writing it down. Like, it's still in no way, like, super fast, but it's definitely much faster. Nothing yet, though. This side down here definitely has most of the spawns, though, for these guys. I will find a shiny Iron Thorns. If I have to reset, I will. I really hope I don't have to reset, because it might honestly be off stream unless everyone wants to do this for hours on end. I really don't think it'll take hours on end, even without a shiny charm. It's 1 in 4,000 versus like 1 in 1,000 something, which means you're like 4 times more likely, but that still doesn't really mean anything. Please, shiny, come to me. I've already found a shiny Pokemon in this game, which I was honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, was not expecting whatsoever. The shiny Lycanroc I found, not expecting it at all. Ironic, I had looked up its shiny a while ago because I wanted to put it on my team, and I thought it had an inferior shiny because I was intrigued. And we happened to get the nighttime form. Obviously, the dawn form would be the most rare because it's such a short window to actually get one. But I definitely wasn't expecting to find that blue midnight form Lycanroc. I might honestly make a perfect Lycanroc with that Lycanroc because he is shiny. That would be kind of cool. I am honestly contemplating doing it. Make it a den Pokemon. I bet you it could probably be a decent den Pokemon that we could use. I'd have to look at what its type is to see what it would be good against. I think it's mostly similar to Garchomp. I'd also have to look at what its Terra type is. I don't have any idea what its Terra type is. It could be a Dark Terra type. If it's a Dark Terra type, that's not honestly bad. If it's Ground Terra type, we already have a Garchomp, so that kind of sucks. But I don't know. I guess you could find ways around it. It seems like you can maybe farm the teachers. So maybe that would help with getting the shards. It may honestly be faster than doing Terradens, because even Terradens are only giving you like, what, 4 or so? That's like 10 dens you would have to do. Like 10 5-star dens you would have to do. Actually a little bit more. It'd be like 13. If you got 4 every time, it'd be 13 dens. And that's just painful. I'll definitely do some off-camera farming of the Charizard dens, though. That's definitely something I want to do. Like I said, I feel like for long slopes like this, the gliding method is just superior. Really hoping to find this shiny. And not accidentally despawn him. If I accidentally despawn him, the chances of me finding another one are like painful. Painfully low. There was a lot of Pokemon there in that spawn, which gives me hope. That bottom one especially has a lot of Tyranitar, so it gives me a lot of hope that we'll find one. Unfortunately, with how pretentious of a spawn this Pokemon has, it's not easy to go searching for it. Because it's just those two little areas, and that's it. That's it for where it spawns. Like, I legitimately don't think there's a better place to find a shiny Iron Thorns. I could very well be wrong. Don't get me wrong, I could very well be wrong about that. I mean, that's a lot of Iron Thorns. I just don't want any of them. They're also going to be a decently high level. If that Pawmi's like 50, I think these guys with the highest encounter level is like 70. But if we do the old quick ball strat, I think it just glitches the catch rate. I mean, obviously, if we find a shiny and we don't despawn it, we just can save the game in case something happens and it despawns. So we can lock it always being there, which is a good thing if we don't get the quick ball catch glitch and it doesn't want to catch, because I'm not going to try and kill it. I will legitimately save to make sure I don't kill that Pokemon. I do not care. I am not going through this painful of a process again to try to find a shiny Iron Thorns. In fact, if not for this method, I would have not probably gotten this Pokemon. I'm actually glad this method does exist, though. I would like to actually maybe eventually get a full Pokedex, because I think there's ways to get all the non-exclusive Pokemon through like trade codes and stuff. I think there may possibly be a way. I'm ever vigilant about checking these Pokemon. Like I said, the good thing with this one, unlike say an Iron Hands or something else, is the fact that it's much more easy to identify because its whole body is chrome. It's not just the top of its head. In the case of Iron Hands shiny, it is legitimately the only way to tell if it is a shiny or not is the top of its head. With this boy, it is the whole body. The whole body is chrome. Okay. None of you are shiny. We continue. I'm glad that this is such a tedious process. Good lord, that scared me there for a second. My goodness. Apologies. I didn't check what his level was, actually. My goodness. He may only legitimately be in his 50s. I don't know, I've seen people catch them in their 70s. But maybe that's after you get the shiny charm and everything. maybe something happens when you get a full Pokedex. The level that Pokemon spawn at are a little bit higher. I don't know. I wish every den you ran into was a 5-star, though. I mean, other than the obvious Black Crystal 6 stars. Like I said, I'd like to do where I just get one of every Pokemon that has that. Honestly, don't know what I was trying to think of what I just said, and then it just made no sense, but something that I said was supposed to come out, and like I had a point there that I was trying to make, but it just did not come out right. Oh, I wanted a Pokemon for each, like, Terra Den type, is what I meant to say. I wanted to get a perfect Pokemon for every one of those. What I meant to say. It's like, what is the point I was trying to make there? Come on, Shiny. I did a lot of work for you. I can feel it. This next pass, we're gonna get it. I can feel it. I can feel the energy. I really wish I had a shiny charm. I think I tried to do that in Sword and Shield and realized all the, like, requirements besides, like, even just catching all the Pokemon, and I was like, nah, this ain't it, Chief. Gotta wait for all these guys to spawn in. Sometimes you have to wait a second for every single one of them to spawn in. Honestly, with how little Pokemon spawn up there, I wonder if it's just better to just turn around here. Like, surely that would reset the spawns, right? Like, I don't think the Pokemon that are here right now are the Pokemon that were there a second ago. Like, from what I can tell, it's they definitely weren't the Pokemon that were there 2 seconds ago. I just don't know how far you have to go in order for them to, like, reset their spawn. I wonder if it may be faster to go down this hill and climb back up it to do these spawns. I mean, because these guys down here, there's a decent patch of them at least. That I can tell anyways. I don't know, it may legitimately be slower to do that. Oh, looks like my sandwich must have just ran out. Because now all the regular Pokemon are spawning here. Man, that was 30 minutes of searching, too. Okay, unlucky first try at it. But there's always another try. Here we go. Reset and woo. We'll do one more attempt at it, and if we don't get it, we'll call it there. But we did do the 7-star Charizard raid, and honestly, that wasn't that bad. Okay, here we go. Let's get this picnic on the road. The picnic's not too hard to do, though. Man, if that's the case with these sandwiches, that's really nice. Alright, here we go. We have tomato, onion, green pepper, hamburger, 2 bell peppers. Boom, boom. And next. Red pick. Here we go. The time doesn't seem to actually matter. As much as making sure that all the ingredients stick on the sandwich. Sometimes it's hard to get an idea for the depth perception on where things are actually going to end up placing. Because it's not always exactly where you might think it would go. One, two, and a 3. These, I honestly don't think it matters where you put them. It's unfortunate that 2 servings is this much of the peppers. I hope that counts with the meat. I don't know if it does. It appears as though it's on there. It looks like he's really happy about it. Oh, I didn't notice our whole party's there. It's a 3-star sandwich, which means... Yeah, okay, perfect. Alright, time to pack up and then TP over to Area 0. You got a little bit of XP, which is interesting. Please. Give me the Pokemon I want. Is that too much to ask for? Maybe it is. Come on, Iron Thorns. Here we go. Research Station 2. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know if going up and down that mountain's the best idea or what the case is for spawning these Pokemon, but I'm really hoping we find a shiny Iron Thorns. That would be sick to get, honestly. I really hope we find one. Come on, Iron Thorns. Come on. I know our odds aren't great of finding one, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling this time around we're gonna find it. Wow, that's actually way more than there's normally there. Normally I only ever see like 1 there. This first batch is always gonna be good in terms of numbers. I mean, look at how many there are. None of them are actually shiny, unfortunately. but they're there nonetheless. Again, I don't know if this is the best, like, shiny hunting method, per se, in terms of getting as many spawning as you can. I don't know how most people do their shiny hunting. Sometimes stick around for a second, because sometimes a couple more will spawn. Just the, like, sheer amount is insane. Let me see. A drive, shiny, iron, gold. I see, so he does... Okay, gotcha. So he actually does do the down the mountain strat. And he got both a shiny iron thorns and a shiny iron hands. Which is insane in the first place, to get both. He also probably has the shiny charm. Didn't mean to run into you accidentally. What level are you? $58. Only 58. Okay, that's not like super high. I've seen people that are like encountering 70s. Again, I don't know if that's to do with Pokedex or what. Could just be wrong. Yeah, we are definitely looking for shiny iron thorns here with this one. I might even do like some off-camera shiny hunting of just different ones. Especially considering it didn't take that long to find that Palafin. Lucky that we happened to find the Palafin there, but that just tells us if we get Pokemon like that, we can potentially get up to 2 Herba Mystica. And that was a first try, too. I mean, it's a 1 in 4 chance. But it's at least good to know. It can definitely very well happen. Alright, come on, Giga Chad. Show thine self. Alright, there we go. Now you're starting to spawn in. Come on, shiny boy. Show thyself. Think he's just a little shy, is what it is. Sometimes you clip the pixels like that for some reason. Don't know why. Gonna keep accidentally running into these boys. I don't mean to. They all seem to have that energy drive thing in them. Wonder if he'd be a good Pokemon for taking on dens. Almost as a den build for them, because I may even do that. What I could do is use my shiny as a den build and then build another green one for comp? I mean, we can always get another silver one. I'm really hoping, though, this time around that we do happen to get a shiny boy. I'm really holding out hope that this time around we find a shiny boy. But again, if we had a shiny charm, this would be... That's a shiny! That's a shiny! Oh my gosh, as I say that, here it is. Here it is. Shiny boy. Okay, we have 7 quick balls. Come on, boy. Okay, that wasn't a crit catch. Not great. Apologies, had to save there. Haha. Not every day you run into a shiny, you know. Come on, boy. Ah, you're garbage. Ah, you know what I could use? A repeat ball. I have 1 of these. Come on! Come on, you stupid Pokemon! He is, like, not moving either. Oh my gosh, look at the carbon fiber feet. Is that how that normally looks? With the carbon fiber there? I guess it is. But even so, I am so happy that we found you. Man, this boy is not catching. I'm questioning whether we use our Master Ball on him or not. Come on, crit catch here, buddy. Man, that was immediate. Come on, man, don't do this to me. That's it. That's it. We got it. Iron Thorns. Shiny. Let's go, baby boy. Oh my gosh, we got him, boys. We got him. I'm gonna wait out the rest of this timer by going after Iron Hands. I can't believe we found one. There we go, a second time around. I knew he existed. I knew our shiny boy existed. Wonder if we got one with any marks or not. I mean, we're going after Iron Hands here, but I don't know what the odds of actually finding him is. I mean, I'm assuming slim to not gonna happen. It seems like if you go down in the caves further down, that may be the better place to go looking for him. So what we may do now that we're done with that is go and jump down here. I mean, because why not? What we could even do is just keep resetting our thing once we find out that the sandwich runs off. And go and find this boy. Because he should, in theory, be spawning at around this area. Yeah, look at how many of these guys spawn down here. We can definitely get a double up here. I said we go for it. Especially because this one will be easier to find in the fact that so many of these guys spawn. These are the only Pokemon spawning down here. Yeah, there's not a single other Pokemon spawning down here, so that's honestly perfect. Yeah, I say we just keep resetting every time. Because we've already saved the game after we got him. Like I said, he's the only Pokemon that's spawning here. And there's so many of them. The chances of finding one is actually really high. Compared to even what we were doing. I mean, that took 2 tries. But we could 100% find one. I'm really glad that we looked that up and thought about that, because that makes 100% sense. To use up the rest of the time. I mean, because we have plenty of time on this. To try and find an Iron Hands. Plenty of time, because we're getting tons of encounters here. Like, I don't even know how many Pokemon we've probably actually seen. And we've got a 1 in 4,000 chance. 1 in 4,000 out of like the hundreds of Pokemon we're seeing could only take like 1 or 2 resets. Because I think sandwich time will still be going. Even if we like reset the game now, the sandwich time should theoretically still be going. We shouldn't have to start a whole nother sandwich time. And again, I wouldn't even be surprised if by the end of this timer we find one. It's not the super easiest thing to see, but it's definitely, like I said, easier to encounter. I mean, we've already proven this method works. We already have a shiny Iron Thorns, which is insane to me because I never would have thought of getting one of those if not seeing like all the things from like the YouTubers who were showing how to do the sandwiches. And the sandwiches with any Herba Mystica guides really made this super possible. Because I would have had to got specifically salty and I wouldn't have been able to use those sweet ones. Knowing that you can actually do that changes the game. Yeah, we're getting hundreds of encounters. So there's definitely huge possibilities for getting a shiny Iron Hands. Apologies. Yeah, I never would have even thought to get 2 of these boys. I wonder if there's another one I particularly want. Because, again, in this game, all the ones you can get are the Chrome boys. You can't get the other game's shinies because obviously they don't spawn. Unfortunately, you can't just filter spawns and only have shinies show and just nothing else show if it spawns. Nothing yet. But again, with this one, I feel like I have a way higher chance and I can just reset and not even feel guilty about resetting and it taking like a ton of time. Because we didn't even use up, in reality, considering how many times we've been able to pass through here, not that bad. In terms of like the time it took us that time around. It was only like a couple of passes. And we were going up and down that mountain there. Nothing yet though. Nothing yet. I will find this boy, though. Sometimes it's honestly quite hard to navigate. It's sometimes better just to not sprint with your bike just to increase the amount of spawns that you're getting around you. Because if you drive too fast, you won't be able to load in all the Pokemon. Come on, Iron Hands. Show thyself. I don't even think, honestly, after spawning one shiny Pokemon that it would ruin your chances of finding another one. Especially considering it's a completely different Pokemon. I wonder if there's certain areas where you drive that there would be more. Honestly, just going up and down this strip just constantly spawns them. Do they spawn down here? Okay, I wasn't sure if you did or not. Really gotta be on the lookout with these guys, because it's like I said, the only way to tell is looking at the top of their heads. Okay, it looks like it must have just ended. That is a long time. That is honestly a super long timer. I saw those Dreepies, so I thought the timer was up, but I'm still seeing a ton of iron hands around. Maybe even without the, like, encounter up part. I don't know, maybe the sandwich hasn't actually ran out legitimately. I mean, because I'm still only seeing iron hands since I saw that Dreepy. Although maybe Dreepy is under... I don't think it is considered electric type. But there's still a lot of iron hands around here, so I don't really know for sure. Because I'm still getting, like, you wouldn't see this amount of Pokemon spawning. Yeah, you wouldn't have this many Pokemon spawning if it wasn't the case that the sandwich is still going. You'd also have, like, Gargankles and Pokemon like that spawning. We're still on the lookout here. We're not giving up hope that we're gonna find this boy. Like, I don't know if we will end up finding him, but I'll reset if I have to, just to get him. And I may even do it off camera. If we don't get it by the time this sandwich is over, we'll do it off camera. Which again is perfectly fine. I would just obviously prefer to get it on camera, me getting it. But if I don't, when I do it off camera, I mean, I don't know, I may just not do any off-camera work and we'll start up where we left off last time, getting that shiny Iron Thorns. Which again, in and of itself, is an insane thing. I'm really happy we found him. Again, it's not like 1 in 4,000 odds are still like the greatest odds. They're not. I can tell you that they are not great odds. This is like non-shiny charm doing. Like if I actually had a shiny charm, I could almost guarantee you that I would have found a shiny by now. Because it's like 1 in 1,000, and I don't even know how many Pokemon I've seen. I mean, it's like 1 in 1,500 or something. But I honestly still do believe, especially considering how high the encounter rate is on these guys, that I can legitimately find one. Just haven't found one quite yet. I mean, I am watching like a hawk, trust me. Can't believe we still have this much time on our sandwich. Again, I think if I reset once, I will find it like I found the Iron Thorn. I mean, just the thought of getting like a shiny Tyranitar I feel like would be cool. I also feel like Tyranitar's shiny is a really big letdown. I feel like a lot of hype Pokemon that you would think would have like 6 shinies just unfortunately get a bad shiny treatment. I feel like this game in general, people are really hating on the shinies and do not like the shinies. One shiny, and I don't know if I said this in a live stream or not, that I think is really sick looking is Bruxish. If you look up Bruxish's shiny form, I think Bruxish has one of the better shinies of all time. I don't know why I particularly like Bruxish's shiny, but I just think it's really cool. It's to me the standard of how much of a difference there should be between a shiny and its just general counterpart. That actually makes it seem cool and unique. I am really surprised I haven't ran into a shiny of these guys yet. I'm getting very unlucky. Come on, man. I have seen hundreds of you guys. What is this betrayal? I'm glad it doesn't tell you when it actually wears off, though. That's always great, you know? That's what I always love, is when it doesn't tell you it's worn off. I mean, at least it's fairly evident when it wears off, when everything else just starts spawning. I was about to say, is it turned off, or are we just getting really unlucky with these guys not spawning here? Oh, there it goes. Alright, I think that's the end of the sandwich. Okay. Let me just make sure. That Iron Boy isn't a little bit easier to find. Okay, yeah, there's still tons of these boys around here. Good, good, good. Make sure I go in boxes. Check summary. There he is. He's a rock terror type, which I think is good for him, but I honestly don't know. He doesn't have any ribbons or marks, but I honestly don't care. Look at that. That is sick. I am so happy about that. I am so happy about that. Boom, that's a thumbnail right there. That's what we like to see. That was insane. Perfect. Okay, good to know that we can still hunt Iron Hands down there. Gonna close out just to make sure we're already saved, so we already know that's good. We already have him. I want to thank you guys for coming out to the stream. I hope you guys did enjoy it. We caught a shiny Iron Thorns, and we beat our first 7-star raids, which is honestly insane. First try also, which is kind of crazy. But I'm honestly, you're not going to see me complaining about it, because I honestly did not expect it to go that smooth. Although maybe I should have. I don't know. I did legitimately do the work beforehand to make sure that it would work. But I don't know. You never know with those things. Anyways, guys, I hope you do enjoy, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye, guys.